Congratulations, everybody, on the progress that you're making. In this unit, Unit 4, Language Up Close, from representations to claims, think about the word representation. It's really, you could break it down into represent. So essentially what we're talking about is ways in which human beings take the contents of their minds and they represent them in a fashion that's designed to communicate. Some of these representations resemble what they represent. So, for example, if I were to draw a picture of myself on a piece of paper smiling, then that would resemble what it represents. It would look a little bit like me. But what we're really interested in this unit primarily are non-resembling representations. And paradigmatically, the model that we're interested in is our English language. Notice that the sounds that I'm making do not resemble what they represent. In fact, the sounds I'm making represent something pretty abstract, right? It's an extraordinary realization when it clicks in that we do this habitually. This is an astounding feature of the human mind, that we use things that don't resemble what they represent as representations of them. So I say the word ball, and you know what I'm referring to, even though that sound, that noise, doesn't look anything or sound anything like a ball. If I start going bappity bappity bap like I'm dribbling a basketball or something, it may be a little, but not even really very much there, right? So that's one aspect of what we're going to be looking at in this unit. And then it turns out that the bulk of our English sentences are non-resembling representations. They don't look like what they represent. Um, and, you know, if you think of like an alien peeking down on us and how we behave, um, this is extraordinary. Even cognitive scientists and philosophers and linguists and psychologists who think about this stuff can't fully explain why we should choose this method so frequently of representing the contents of our minds or of even referring to things outside of our minds. We're also going to talk about sentence types, and there are 5 sentence types that we're going to distinguish. Sentences are pictures, in a sense. They are representations of something other than themselves. When you take a selfie, it's very tempted, like if you show it to a friend, right, to say, hey, look at this picture of me. But it's important that you recognize it's a representation of you, and it's not you at all. You are not those pixels that you're observing or that you're having your friend observe in the least, right? And so we just want to get real clear about this, and that's the focus of the unit, because then we're going to zoom into declarative sentences after we distinguish the 5 sentence types and slowly work on why declarative sentences are so fundamental to our communicative endeavors, especially when we're trying to communicate to somebody why we believe something that we believe. Well, as I said in the last unit, there's a lot more to this than what I've said here, but I don't want to go on too long. So enjoy, and once again, I will see you as we progress.